Thanks for joining us for our video on Hawaii lease laws. Landlords should know their state's laws to manage their rental properties well. To help you do that, here's an overview of landlord-tenant laws in the Aloha State. The lease agreement is the foundation of the landlord-tenant relationship. It's a legally binding contract between a landlord and tenant that provides the terms of the rental relationship. A standard lease agreement is a one-year, fixed-term contract. A Hawaii lease should include basic terms like rent amount, rent due date, lease term, late fee policies, and pet policies. To fully protect landlords, it should also cover details like pest control, snow removal, air filter responsibilities, and yard maintenance. The lease must include the name of any agents authorized to enter the property for management. The lease must also include the landlord's tax excise number. Before entering into a lease agreement, the landlord must provide tenants with a property condition form documenting the condition of the rental unit and any appliances or furnishings. Landlords of rental units built before 1978 must provide tenants with a lead-based paint disclosure and pamphlet.
Next, let's talk about Hawaii Landlord-Tenant laws. Landlords may charge up to 1 month's rent for the security deposit. The deposit must be returned within 14 days of the end of the tenancy. Landlords must give at least 2 days' notice to enter the property for non-emergencies. Late fees cannot exceed 8% of the rent due and should be discussed in the lease agreement. Landlords may require tenants to get renters insurance and can make failure to do so a breach of the lease agreement. In Hawaii, landlords can charge up to $30 for a returned payment fee. This fee should be discussed in the lease agreement and reasonably related to fees the landlord incurs due to the bad check. Fixed-term leases terminate at the end of the period unless otherwise stated. The landlord may terminate a month-to-month lease agreement with 45 days' notice, and a tenant may terminate a month-to-month lease agreement with 28 days' notice. Hawaii has no statewide limits on rent increases. However, the lease should discuss the procedure and notice requirements for increasing rent.
Landlords must keep the rental unit in a habitable condition and complete repairs requested by the tenant. Tenants should promptly notify landlords of any needed repairs. Landlords generally have 15 days to complete necessary repairs. If the landlord fails to respond to the tenant's request, tenants have specific rights, including the right to repair and deduct the cost from the rent. Retaliation by the landlord is strictly prohibited. If a tenant fails to pay rent or violates the lease agreement, the landlord may start the eviction process. In these situations, landlords must strictly follow Hawaii law and can never resort to self-help eviction methods, such as changing locks or shutting off utilities. Congratulations, you're now ready to create a Hawaii lease and manage your Hawaii rental unit. Our lease agreement automatically includes all required disclosures and gives you state assist tips as you build it. It's easy to customize online and offers unlimited access to our electronic signing tool, EasySign. As you manage your rental, remember that we have over 400 property management forms, including Hawaii-specific forms. Visit easylandlordforms.com to start your tenant screening and create a Hawaii lease agreement guaranteed to comply with all Hawaii lease laws.